Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to be sorting out two very speedy purple spiderlings. Now I say purple, they're not actually purple at the moment, but they will be at some point. And that's the Tapinauchenius violaceus, or the purple tree spider. Now these guys, they are known for being super quick. Now I know I say that pretty much about every spider on every video, but these guys, their first line of defense is their speed and agility. Now, they don't have urticating hairs like most New World tarantulas, so it's another reason why they have a different defense mechanism. So with these guys, they can be a little bit fragile as spiderlings. You do have to keep an eye on the humidity. They certainly, need regular water. So now, not to soak them, but make sure that you do keep them a little bit humid. But anyway, we're gonna see how these guys react. They are still spiderlings. Now I've had them since they were less than 1 centimetre. I picked them up at the beginning of the year from the Capital Invert show. I got them from the spider shop, so they're a really nice price at the show. So I couldn't resist getting a couple of them. But yeah, let's move these little guys up, see how they behave. So a nice simple deli cup set up for our spiderlings. Just a bottle top water dish, a bit of cork bark and a bit of stick. Now this is quite a big container for such a small spider, but it'll do these guys for quite a while. So we're going to do our rehousing in a nice big plastic tub here. Now it won't stop them if they go for a proper run, but it just gives us a little bit of a safety net. Now with a setup this size, haven't put a water dish in here. Bit of damp moss, it's just fine for your really small spiderlings. There we go, it's just sitting just under the moss there. Now this one has taken on a bit of a lighter appearance than the other one. So, normally, when your tarantulas go into molt, they go a bit darker. But these guys, they seem to sort of lighten up a little bit. But you can certainly tell that the abdomen is very full. Now, one thing you can say about these guys is they are really good eaters. So they have molted a few times since I've had them. There you can really see that light abdomen there. Really nice, robust little spiderlings. But like I say, they are quite well known for being quite humid dependent when they're small. So just wetting the moss sort of once a week, and get their moisture from the moss there. There we go. That was fairly straightforward. So we'll see how the next one behaves. Now they may use these water dishes, they may not. I will be popping some moss behind the cork bark as well. Obviously, I should have done that before I put the spiders in here, but I've kind of run out of fresh moss at the moment. So I'll be popping out later today to the woods to get some. Oh, I just see a little leg sticking out there behind the cork bark. Now when these guys are this sort of size, they don't really web a huge amount, but they do like to sort of dig down a little bit, and they do sort of incorporate the moss into their little hideaway. And we just very gently try and tease it up from the bottom. And it's ready for, I was going to say, it's ready for takeoff. So one of the quickest spiders on the planet, and they can manage to move slowly when they want to. Now you can definitely see the colour difference between this one and the other one. Now this one has actually molted quite recently, so they are growing at slightly different rates. So possibly one's male and one's female. So they've been in here just over a week now, and you can see that I've managed to pick up a nice bit of fresh moss. Now this is the one that's in pre-molt, so it hasn't really set up a proper home yet. It's just sitting in the corner there, but I'm sure once he or she has molted, it'll sort itself out. Nice little hideaway. Now you can see this one here, it's built itself a nice little web tunnel, and it's kind of incorporated the leaf litter and the moss into its home. So I say they may not use the water dishes that I've got in here, so that's the advantage of having the moss behind the cork bark there. So you can just add a little bit of water to it. So you know, even if they don't use the water dish, it's not a huge problem at the moment. But I hope you've enjoyed seeing the T. violaceus, and if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, maybe consider subscribing, and I'll see you again soon.